From my all-time favorite Testament release, Low, and for Phil and Samuel in the chat room, it is Testament with the Dogface Gods.
I know that's your favorite Testament of all time. Where does that fall in your favorite albums of all time?
Favorite albums of all time?
The top 10?
Yeah, it's in the top 10.
Okay.
It's probably around 9 or 10.
Okay. Was there 8 Dokken records above it?
No, I would say that there's some Dokken in there. There's some Armored Saint in there. There's some...
How many Dokken records are in your top 10? 3?
No, I would say I think you already know what my all-time favorite one is. Dysfunctional by far.
Right.
Let me see.
And then Lock and Key and Tooth and Nail.
I like those records. I would have to say that I would go with Tooth and Nail before Under Lock and Key, even though Under Lock and Key was more popular.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as grittiness is concerned, I'm a more Tooth and Nail.
Yeah. And Back for the Tack, not so much.
It's all right. It's not my go-to.
So that's my go-to.
Really? Back for the Attack, huh?
Of the Dokken stuff, yeah.
Really? Because my go-to is always Dysfunctional.
It's ironic, too, because one of my least favorite songs is on my favorite record with the Dream Warriors.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's true, but that was a bonus track.
Yeah, but it sure was big.
Mm-hmm. It was.
I remember not being able to get away from that stupid song.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm obviously I'm a big Dokken fan, but when it comes to top 10 records,
yeah,
I would say 2 of them make my top 10.
Okay, and then you got what? Armored Saint? Which Armored Saint?
I'm going to say that the March of the Saint.
Okay, it's a good one.
That's probably in there. Metal Church for sure.
With Ronnie or the first debut?
I would say that it would probably be, Light in the Dark is a real big favorite of mine.
Right.
But I do like the self-titled debut.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's in there.
It's tough, isn't it, to put 10?
Yeah, I know. And then I like Cinderella's Long Cold Winter.
Mm-hmm.
That's in there.
And no like GNR Appetite.
It's a good one. I don't dislike it, obviously, but when it comes to top 10 records, I would have to say that Great Radio Controversy from Tesla is in there.
No Metallica, Megadeth, Exodus, Anthrax. In the 10.
No.
That's not saying that they're bad.
No, probably not.
Oh.
No Motley.
Obviously.
Sure. It's definitely at least number 2.
Right.
Alien Kill Caller, you're on the air.
Can you comment, Neeley, on whether the Dokken remasters from Rock Candy are worth it? Hail and Kill.
Well, I will tell you that even though it had nothing to do with Don himself as far as the remasters are concerned,
mm-hmm.
Even he was impressed with the quality of those.
Those are generally good, aren't they?
Well, sometimes all they do is EQ them.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you do a true remaster, you basically, if you have the original tracks,
mm-hmm.
you would remix the tracks.
Right.
And a lot of times the original tracks are not available for remixing, so they'd have to try to tear down like an analog recording
mm-hmm.
and try to remaster that.
Right.
So, it just depends on if the original tracks are available. If you do a true remaster.
Right. Okay.
But even Don is impressed with the remastered Dokken releases from Europe.
Do you have those?
I do not have them.
I don't have those, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to hear a remaster Breaking the Chains, because that sounds like fucking ass.
Yeah, that was garbage.
That just sounds like shit.
Yeah.
And that's just the songs, not even the quality.
Sure.
Hate that record.
I don't know that I hate it, but it's not one that I listen to.
I put that one with Shadow Life as records I just don't touch in the Dokken catalog. I don't like that record. And I hated Breaking the Chains, the song. I know it was popular. I know it still is popular, but ugh. Boy, that's a girl song there.
I thought that that live disc, that live from, oh my God. Oh God. Jesus, Nathan.
Gee.
Wow.
Oh, wow. God damn.
Yuck.
Oh, boy. Anyway, I'm not getting sucked back into that.
Yeah. That live from Conception 81.
Yeah.
Even though it's not really 81, it's 84, but
Right.
you're hip to Wolfgang's Vault, aren't you?
Mm-hmm, sure.
Okay. Before they released that live from Conception 81, that recording was available on Wolfgang's Vault.
The whole thing?
Not the whole thing, probably like half of it.
Right.
Even before that was released.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I think I turned you on to Wolfgang's Vault.
You might have.
Actually, because Wardlaw turned me onto it.
Right.
I think I turned you onto it because it had a bunch of Dokken stuff
Sure.
on it. Yeah.
Well, they, according to Wolfgang's Vault, that recording was recorded during, it wasn't Aerosmith tour. Maybe it was opening for AC/DC.
Okay.
And they were playing in Milwaukee.
Right.
And Wolfgang's Vault had that recording on their website before they released it as a CD.
Okay.
But, well, I'm not even going to get into the whole backstory, but there's a reason they called it Live from Conception 81.
What's the reason?
Well, I don't want to get into it. I'll tell you off the air, though.
All right. I'm interested in that.
I don't know that I can really talk about it, but regardless.
Nice. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll just type it to you real quick.
All right. Let's see. I'll see what you have to say here. Only I can see it. The mysterious Dokken title. Oh yeah, we might not want to say that on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might not want to say that.
Right.
Oops.
So therefore, it's Live from Conception 81.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck you, pal.
Yeah, it's a technicality.
Yeah, and the pal is somebody that we're not going to mention.
Right.
Good on them. Fuck those guys. Those guys fucked them for most of their career.
Sure.
Fuck them.